So, I'm not going to spend too much time on this video. I just wanted to kind of give a quick demonstration on a possibility or two of converting a G1 actor into a G2 character. So, here's my G1 section of my characters in Crazy Talk Animator. I'm just going to select this one, and I'm going to drag her into the stage. At this point, I can go into Character Composer, and there's two ways you can do this. Next step, both of them do pretty much the same thing. Go to Edit and convert the G1 hand to a G2 hand. This process also converts the character into a 2G character, so I'm not sure what the differences would be. You can also go into Modify and turn to multi-angle character, and they pretty much do the same things. I guess I just haven't explored deep enough to know what the major differences between those two options are, but they both seem to do exactly the same thing. So here I'm going to click the OK button, and at this point I have a G2 character. This character will be fully compatible with all the 3D stuff. The problem is that every angle has the same exact sprites, so you're not going to have too much variety in your characters. Like, here is the back view, and as you can see, it's still the same exact sprites. So at this point, it's just a matter of you replacing the sprites with your sprites. You can begin replacing the sprites from this step, and you'll save yourself some trouble, because as you can see here, you have a pretty nicely formatted 315 view, which you may have to go into the 45 view and just kind of duplicate this, and you can basically double click on these sprites to just tweak the angles, you know. Something like this. Okay. You can do it like this, and so on. You should start modifying your character so that it represents the angle that you want to be able to display. You can use the mirror option to mirror actor to the right, for example, and that's going to give you a more proper representation as far as the sprites themselves are concerned, so they'll be pointing in the right direction. But you will have to go back and manually adjust a lot of the skeletal structure. So I'm actually going to do that right now, just so I can show you what happens. So the position of the sprites are fixed, and you will get a little bit more accurate placement of these sprites, but now you have to do a lot of reconfiguring on most of the other sprites. Even the original 315 angle gets a little screwy, so I don't necessarily recommend that option. Let me see if I can go back by using the Control Z. Just trying to back up as much as I can so I can get back to the original placement of my sprites. Okay, so that's my 45-degree angle. So this is supposed to be my front view, right? So here I can use my my sprite replacement area, or my sprite editor, to just kind of adjust these eyes so they're better suited for a front view. And this kind of does the trick right there. Maybe fix this. So one of the things I would need to fix, the arms are fine, fix this torso here, and there's no real easy way of doing this. It's kind of, you know, a lot of this is just workarounds. So the way we do this, or the easiest way to do this while retaining vector information, is to use an external program like Drop Plus or Flash. I'm going to zoom in on this character as much as I can. I'm going to take a screen capture. Using the sniping tool in Windows. I'm just going to copy it to my clipboard and go into Flash. Okay, so inside of Flash, I guess the size 3 or size 4 might be a decent size for my outline. I'm just going to trace this. Helps to do it in a new layer. I'm using the bottom one just for guide purposes. Going to copy this section, copy, and then paste in place, modify, transform, flip horizontal, so now I have something like this, and okay, so that should give me a decent idea of what this character would look like from the front. Just adjust this a little bit. That's not too bad. Let's add this top here. Maybe put a little bit of a curve on that line. And we'll fill in the skin and all that stuff. So we're going to sample this color, fill that in. We'll sample that color and fill that in. And we don't need this, so we'll delete it. And now we just have this basic sprite. I'm going to press Control-Shift-Alt-S to export our sprite. We're going to call it Torso 0. Hit save. And go back to Crazy Talk, and you can like double click on this to activate the sprite editor, or you can just click the sprite editor button to go directly into it. Here we're going to select this one, the upper torso. We're going to go replace current angle. We're going to look for our torso sprite that we just created. Okay, there it is. Just adjust the size as needed. And then we have a front view of that sprite. Maybe tweak it a little bit, just adjust it, just to get it just right. All right. So here, you know, you might be able to get away with some of this stuff. And actually, I'm noticing that I forgot to get rid of this outline. So let's fix that one more time. Let's get rid of that. Control-Alt-Shift-S. Torso 0. Replace, yes. Go back to Crazy Talk. Select it. We'll use the replace current angle. There it is. Open. Boom. So now we have that sprite without that outline. And we can further adjust this bottom torso, or we can take a screen capture of it again. Let's see here. Sniping tool. It's a free tool that comes with Windows. Copy. Bring it into Flash. Paste it. duplicate this, copy, paste in place, modify, transform, horizontal. We'll bring it to the other side. That should be good enough. I'll put that line right there. Just smoothing this out a little bit. Alright, so we sample some colors, fill that in, and we'll get rid of this section here. Alright, so now we'll get rid of that bitmap. So we end up with this sprite, Control-Alt-Shift-S, lower, torso, 0, go back to Crazy Talk Animator, and with that sprite selected, replace current angle, lower torso 0, there it is. So now that's replaced. That's a little bit more representative of the angle that we need. So these should be fine. And let's see here. We probably should do this one the other way around. Get out of there. We'll just move the entire bone, like right there. And that should give us a better looking front angle for the top, upper torso and the lower torso. You got your arms, they look perfectly fine to me. So you continue doing that to fix all the angles as needed. And now we have our front and our 315 view. And you're pretty much going to do this same process with all the other angles until you have your G2 character. So it is possible, requires a little bit of work, but if you really need that done, then more power to you. Hey, go ahead and recreate all the characters as G2, put it back on the marketplace, make yourself a little bit of money if you want. So it's not impossible to do, it just requires a little bit of work. So there you have it.